Tutoring has helped me individually and has changed my world by reminding me that I can give back.
She taught me not only English, but also American culture and life and how to enjoy in Michigan.
As someone who has lived abroad in some place where I wasn't fluent in the language, I kind of felt like people took me under their wings and they were able to help me do things like go to the doctor's office, go to the DMV, make me feel more confident in a place where I didn't speak the language. And I really relished the opportunity to kind of pay it forward. Evelyn and I started, I think, almost 2 years ago. We started in-person, face-to-face tutoring before the pandemic, and then she and I have been on Zoom.
I am teacher in my country, in Mexico now, and I can work in Chicago and now in Michigan, a tutoring class, a Spanish class. I love my profession. Cell phone is other goal, but day by day is better listen for cell phone with my job.
It has been very rewarding to see Evelyn's confidence increase and to hear her share stories like she was able to do a transaction at the Secretary of State, or she was able to check out a book on her own, things that she's really proud of that we might take for granted. She was telling me the other day that she doesn't need the interpreter anymore at the doctor's, and that's exciting for me. That's an empowerment thing. I work for a corporation and I have several years experience working in corporate America. We agreed, Oakland Literacy and myself, that I would be good for a careers group. A lot of these students did have careers, be them corporate careers or other careers in their home countries, and they just have to be able to shift it, communicate, use their language to talk through any problems that they might be having.
Hannah, is a very enthusiastic teacher. I really like her energy.
One of my students, pretty early on, I think it was the second or third week of small groups, said, "Hey, I have an interview today, what should I do?" So we tried to give her some last minute tips and tricks, but mostly encouragement toward that interview. And the very next week, she came back with news that she had a second interview, and then the week after that, she came back with news of her work schedule.
They say like, use it or lose it, because if you don't practice, I mean, it's like you are, yes, losing that skill. So it was very important for me to have a place to practice and also to have friends to talk with in English, obviously.
Especially early on in the pandemic, I noticed that a lot of the students seemed to crave the connection with their other group members. I've tried to build some time into the hour and a half for them to just chat with each other and talk to each other about non-class related stuff.
I think when you are at your home feeling that you are the only one having this kind of problems, it's like, okay, what am I going to do? But when you find that there are many other people, you know, in your same situation, you don't feel alone. And it's very, I don't know, I appreciate a lot that we have teachers that are behind us, helping us, you know. And I don't know, it touched my heart.
It makes me really proud to see a concrete way that my students are succeeding, that it's not just the feel-good fuzzies of telling me that I've helped them, but actually having a tangible way to see them going out into the world, kind of like my children finally succeeding.
Because you can feel it. I mean, I am a very sensitive person, and I can feel that all that work is made with love. I mean, there's love behind that.